So a couple of months ago, maybe, I came on here and said, you know, I'm looking to start riding a motorbike. We're still nowhere near on my journey for that, but I was like, I'm gonna make a chest rig and make it girly pop and put the bows on. I then kind of thought it through and was like, I don't have the dopamine to carry me through this project, so let's just go with the bows because the bows are easy. And I bought a chest rig for myself. I've already got my little keyring, and this is going to be my little riding buddy dangling from here to keep it all together. So I've got the fabric, and if you are so inclined to maybe make something girly pop yourself, let me put it like that. That is where I got the fabrics from, and that is the fabric itself, and that's a QR code that will just take you straight to it. I think it was £9 a metre, and it's 1.5 metres by obviously a metre that I have. So we're going to make some bows for my chest rig and make it girly pop. So let's get to it. So my little prototype here, these bows are actually are 1.5 metres long. I don't know if I'm going to do them that big for this. I think I might do them a little bit smaller. But this is what we're aiming for. I just thought about it. I'm going to rip this one off and use this as a template to kind of get a feel for it on this rig now. And then I'll come back with proper measurements. So this is it. I think I can go smaller. I definitely think I can go smaller for the next one because there is too much excess fabric here. But I know now, so that's what we're doing. Okay, so the width is this, but obviously I've folded in some little bits to do the seam, so I'm going to cut it 6 wide, and I know that this is 1.5 metres, so I'm going to do 1 metre this time because I do not need all this excess, and this bow bit can be a bit smaller as well. So yeah, that's the measurements, and I will come back in a second. So what you do is sew them kind of inside out, and then you can turn them right side when you've sewed them. So they're both the right way round now. I'm going to iron them on a cold setting and then do the bows with them. I'm not used to working with fabric that, you know, has like a plastic lining because it's waterproof, so this doesn't actually hold well with kind of like trying to make it folded like with the ironing. So I've clipped it. I have measured the middle here, and that is kind of like where I will then start folding the bow in, and then I'll show you how I folded the bow. So I've made one bow, well, folded one bow. So I can show you, this is the next bow. I'm going to use these same measurements for this. So literally, it's this one piece. You can pull it up like this and then lay it down so it kind of accordion folds like that. And then when I get it and I pinch it together, it becomes a bow, and obviously those are the dangly bits off the bow, the ribbony bits maybe, I don't know. So basically it's just one long piece and then it folds like that. So I'm going to use the same measurements, found the middle bit on this one to do, so lift it up, and then I can't do it with one hand, so basically like that twice. You get it, don't you? Okay, well, back at this. So I pinched these together. I had sewn them like that, but then I realised the bit that would go across would be super fat. So I've pinched them here and I'm sewing them together in the middle. Obviously, I've already done that. Thimble needed because pushing the needle through here, nightmare, diabolical. I'm going to sew these bits on separately, so I wasn't like sewing through like all of this thickness. And so hold on,
I've unclipped it so you can see. So it's like pinch in the middle bit and then do these bit, and then I'll show you after, but it creates the folds that you need for the bow. So as you can see, that's what it looks like. Obviously I've still got to do this side and I've got to do the other one, but that's what the bow looks like, doesn't it? So we're half done. Well, we're a quarter done. I'll be back when we're fully done and we do the middle strap bit. Both bows are now done. I've just cut another bit of fabric off that I'm going to use for that. I'm not sewing it, you know, to make like a little tube or something. I'm just folding it and then, you know, cutting off how much, hold on, folding it like that and then doing that and sewing it at the back. So the bows are finished. I just did it messily because no one's going to see it. Once I've attached it to, I've also done diagonal so it looks more ribbony. So let's attach it to the straps. It's finished, they're sewed on. I'll just put it on so you can see as well. So they're done. See, cute little bows. And down the back, Girlypops. Love it.